And welcome back, friends. Today we are going to learn how to create your own data types in Solidity, and we'll also discuss about what are the different types of variables and how to use structures in Solidity and all. Okay, without wasting much time, let's get started. Open your favorite browser. I have chosen Chrome and open the Remix Ethereum IDE. Okay, if you haven't seen my previous video, in that video we have showed or thought how to create your very first smart contract. Okay, so let's start today's session. So we'll create a own data types. Okay, own data types. Okay, let's create the structure of a smart contract. Pragma solidity, own version number, Pragma solidity version number 0 and contract own data types. Okay, so this is a basic structure of a smart contract, and first we'll discuss and we'll learn how what are the different types of variables in Solidity. So first we'll learn about what is static variables. Okay, static variable. So what I mean by this static variables? Static variables are the variables whose values are permanently stored in a contract storage. Contract storage means this. This value can be accessed anywhere in this contract. Okay, let me give an example. Suppose, wait, let me tell you what is variable. We name A is equal to 5. So A is a variable. We have declared a variable A, and we are storing 5, a numeric value 5 in this A. Got it? Like we are storing 5 in A. And whenever we are declaring a variable, we need to specify which type of variable it is. Say int. So we can only store integer type values in this variable A. Okay. First, let us take an example for static variable. Suppose I have created a variable int. Let's go for unint. It means unsigned integer. Integer number. Number is equal to 10. So I have created unsigned integer and initialize a value 10 for a number variable. Okay, I'll create a function static variables okay, we need to give this function as public. I'm going to return the value of a here. So we have not initialized any variable inside this function. We have initialized over here, declare initialize over here, but we can able to access the variable over here. Sorry, it's number. Okay, we can access the number inside this function because number is a static variable, not the local variable. Okay, we are going to return here. We need to give this as pure returns unsigned integer. Okay, if I compile this, sorry, we need to specify the version and compile. So what is this error? pure. Okay. I need to give this as view. I need to give this as view, not pure. If I compile this successfully, if I deploy this smart contract, okay, see, whenever we create a function, it has created a small button to access this function. If we call this function, see, this has returned a number and number value is 10, and the answer we got here is unsigned integer 10. Got it? Suppose if I create inside number is equal to 5, if we compile this, we will get a warning and error. Warning in the sense we have already declared here a number variable and is of type unsigned integer. I mean new int unsigned integer. Here it is a type integer. So whenever we create a static variable, we can access anywhere inside this contract. Suppose if I create another function access number public view returns int, so return number. See, if we compile this, compilation successful and deploy over here, see we have two buttons, access variable function and static variable function. So if we run access variable function, we get the answer 10. If we run the static variable function, we get 10. Okay, this is static variables, and now we'll discuss what 3, 2, 1 go. Now we'll discuss what is a local variable. Let me take here itself. This is a static variable. I'll remove this. I'll declare int number is equal to 15. I'm going to return a variable number here and have also initialized and declared what inside this function. So this is only inside this function, correct? So this is called as local variable. Alright, and if a local variable means local variables are those values are present till function is executing. So the variable only can be accessed or can be run only inside this function. See, in this function we are going to return a number, but number is not declared nor initialized over here. So if we compile this, we'll get some error. See, what is this error? Undeclared identifier. Correct? If we remove this function and compile and deploy our smart contract, deploy. Static variable function and answer will be 50. Cool. Okay, that's it. So now we'll going to create our very own data types. Create our very own data type in Solidity. So we'll wait a second. Yeah. Going to use a structure to create our own ST. Okay. Extract student and close parenthesis. So this is a structure we can write different types of data types together. Like see. Okay. Unsigned integer, roll number of a student, and string name of a student, and string class as standard anything. So in structure we have used integer, string and string all goes together, and we will also give this as percentage, float, float, percentage. Okay, and no float. These three are follow. Okay, unsigned integer, string and string x. Okay. Now we create our own data type. See, student student is a struct, and we are going to create our data type as std semicolon. Std is our own data type which we have created from this student. This is like how to call object, also we can tell like that, but it is our own data type. Okay, now we'll give an example for this. We'll write a function student detail, stud student details. We'll give as view returns unsigned integer. Return will return roll number. Okay, see, in this function we are going to return the student roll number. Wait, not just the roll number, this data type's roll number. So std dot roll number. Okay, this function is going to return the student roll number, and we'll write one more function to initialize this roll number, name and class. Function student data, so public and std. This is our own data type. Std is equal to student of, what is it, roll number. Roll is type of unsigned integer, so we'll give as this roll number as 8, and name will give as Jack, comma, and class in 8. Semicolon. So we have created a structure. In that structure of student, and student as roll number, name and class, we have created the student type of data type and created a variable of student. Student is data type. Std is a variable of student type student. So we are going to return variable mayur and store the details of this one more student in mayur variable. So now we are going to return the details of mayur. So here we'll return one more string string memory commands and integer. We'll return comma and we give here as mayur name. We are displaying the name of mayur, and my variables name and roll number of Jack. So compile successfully. We deploy here. Deploy a new deploy is over here. Okay, See, we have two functions, student and student detail. If we run student details, so value will be 0. See, string is none and roll number is 0 because we have not initialized the values for std and mayu. So if we run this function and now we get the data string, mayu will store the name of Tom, see Tom, and integer roll number of Jack, 8. Got it? Hope you guys learn how to use local variables, static variables, and structures, and how to create your own data type in Solidity. If you have learned something new, please give a like button, and if you need to learn more about Solidity, blockchain, Ethereum, or the new technologies, go and smash that subscribe button. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, thank you. Bye bye.